Alright, I hope everyone's doing okay. Not had much time to put videos on lately. Just been really busy with work and everything and all sorts of other things. But I saw a bloke on TikTok do a couple of trap videos with this kind of setup on a board. And I thought it was an absolutely brilliant idea, especially if you ain't got time to go out and do things. So if I can do some more of these like this, I should be able to do quite a few, and just do it in the evening. So I think what I could do is, even with just the board as it is, just do different setups using the same bent over stick, and then just change these parts. So what I've basically got here is one of the twitch up snares out of Camp Life in the Woods. I'll bring the camera closer in a minute to show you, but you've only got to imagine that this bottom board is the ground, and you could easily replicate this. So you just put a bendy stick in the ground coming over, and then you've got two slightly forked sticks, one there and one there, a straight stick going underneath that part and resting right on the end there. And you've got one more stick which just comes over. Now this other stick at the back isn't vital, but it does hold the snare in a good position. It's almost like a teeler, just to hold it in a good position. It kind of holds it away from this one, so that when it's set off it doesn't get caught in that one. Hope you can see this, the black stick. And right on the end here is where your bait would go. I'll put the camera closer so you can have a look. So you can see how this stick, that's just a bent stick, that'll just be pushed in the ground. This one, slight fork, just pushed in the ground. And can you see how it's resting on there? And the other one it's just another forked stick pushed in the ground. Like I said, bait would be on the end there. And what you would also do is fill each side in so that the animal had to come through this way to get to the bait. Now if it pushes this stick this way, it'll go off perfect easy. If it pushes the other way, it will end up getting jammed underneath that, this one here, but it doesn't matter. If it continues to pull, then it pulls it out from the back here. So no matter what way you do it, it will go off. Now I would say this is one of those kind of twitch up snares where you wouldn't actually lift the animal off the ground, but it will snatch the snare around its neck or body part. To make it lift off the ground, this stick, the bent stick, would have to be absolutely ginormous. But this way, what it does, it flips up, like many of them do. It flips up and just snatches it around the neck or the foot or whatever, you know, happens to be in the loop. So you can see there, would have got it. It'd still be down at ground level. And one other thing I would say, which a lot of people seem to forget, is on a trap like this, hold on, I'll just set it and then I'll tell you. So this comes down underneath that one, and then on the end of that one. Alright, so what you never see in hardly any of these kind of pictures or books is the fact that, so you've got a snare only attached to the end of a bent stick. If that caught a big animal, all it would do is pull it and pull that bent stick out the ground. So in a real situation, what you would need to do, have it set up like this. Maybe a brass snare if it came to it. Depends on what you had, you might only have natural cordage. But you would definitely have to have the snare attached here, and then from here a cord that went all the way down to the bottom there and was pegged in the ground really hard to hold the animal. Because otherwise, if you caught anything more than a small bird, they could just easily just pull this bent stick out of the ground. Different if it lifted them off the floor, but it's not. So you definitely want to have something which is attached to the snare, what goes into the ground, set really well. I didn't quite catch it that time, but alright, anyway, cheers for watching, and hopefully we'll get a load more videos soon.